Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and having a lovely day. So today is currently the 28th of December. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon, but I've just randomly decided to start vlogging today and right at this moment. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and enjoyed your day however you spent it. I honestly had the nicest Christmas ever. It was so relaxing. All I did all day was, like, my family and I, we exchanged gifts, which was so lovely. I was absolutely spoiled. I will be posting a what I got for Christmas video. If it's not up already, it will be up soon. And then we watched some Christmas movies. We ate such good food. We ate chocolate. We played board games. It was honestly the most perfect day ever. We also went on like dog walks together, and it was so nice to spend such quality time with my family. Like, even though I currently live with them, like, there's never normally a day where every single person is off work and we're able to like spend the whole day together. So that's why I love Christmas Day, because it's the perfect opportunity to do that. And really throughout the year, like, as sad as it is, it's the only day where that ever is possible to happen, because normally, you know, I'll be working or someone else will be doing something else or whatever, you know, life gets busy and chaotic. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you got up to on Christmas, what was your favourite part of the day, and yeah, just let me know how you spent it. I would love to chat with you guys. I've currently got a Grinch blanket with arms on, so you'll have to excuse me, but I have just got to my house. It's absolutely freezing. I've turned the heating on, but I am actually going to need to get someone to come out and look at my radiators again. I have had someone out before, and I don't know, hopefully this time it will be fixed and it's not too expensive, because let's not even talk about how much everything has cost. But basically, I don't know, someone watching this might know what the issue is. My radiators are heating up at the top but not the bottom, and so therefore, even when the heating's been on for like hours, like for example, my dad and I were here the other day because like flooring was getting laid and we were building the bed, and even though the heating was on for hours, like, the house is still cold because the heater, like especially at the bottom, is just cold to touch, and that's like pretty much every heater. So yeah, I need to get someone to look at that, but for right now my house is absolutely freezing, which is not ideal in the winter in Scotland. But yeah, I just wanted to vlog because I've got some updates to show you guys, like progress that's happening with the house. You might be able to see that I have doors behind me, which is such a huge thing, and I did mention this at the end of my last vlog, how I was just explaining to you guys that I hadn't vlogged because life's been so hectic, because I'm working 2 jobs at the moment, 1 night shift, 1 day shift. I sleep 4 hours a day, and life is chaotic and stressful, and I've been teary and emotional and tired. But I did also mention that, like, the good thing about working so many hours and working 2 jobs is that I've been able to get doors, which is so exciting. And then someone literally commented like, I was so happy when you said about doors, like, I'm so happy for you, and that literally just made my day, because this is a big thing. Like, I'm so excited. I was really lucky that someone was able to squeeze this job in before Christmas and do all of my doors. They did it over like a day and a night, I think. I'm honestly so happy with them. The fact that my house is actually starting to look and feel like a house is actually incredible, and I move in literally, like, I think it's like a week and a half or something, which is just really exciting but also really nerve-wracking. But yeah, we'll talk about that more later. Let me just show you the updates in the house instead of rambling before everyone clicks off this video, because it's boring. Okay, so on to the exciting house updates. As you can see, I have a built bed, which is just so stunning. I absolutely love it. I love how well it matches the bedside tables, even though they were from like completely different places. I was worried that they wouldn't match, but they match so well. And yeah, I'm just so happy with it. So it's like one of those beds that pulls up and then you can store things in it, which I love. Guys, I'm so cold. My nose is literally red. But yeah, the reason why I'm not moving in until a couple of weeks yet is because my mattress hasn't arrived, because I didn't realise it takes like 6+ weeks for a mattress to arrive. I thought you could just go to a mattress shop and then they'd be like, yeah, we'll deliver it tomorrow, or like, we'll deliver it in a few days. I didn't realise it took so long, so yeah, I'm just waiting for my mattress to arrive and then I can officially move in. This honestly just feels like such progress, because I don't know if you guys remember how this room looked when I first moved in. Like, there was a huge hole in this wall, like the carpets had like blood and everything on them. It was not nice, and now, you know, I've completely redone these walls, like fixed them up, painted them, Got this brand new carpet, got my bed in, my bedside tables, completely repainted the skirting and the windows so like everything is white, and then you come around and I have doors. Oh my god, how good do they look? I'm actually obsessed. Like, I cannot explain how excited I am over doors, which I don't expect anyone to get unless like they also had a fixer upper house, because I just never thought I'd get to this stage. But yeah, these are the doors that I went for. I think I'm gonna have to like paint the ends though. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Actually, this one isn't bad, but basically I bought like completely finished doors because the thought of painting doors and like priming doors and everything, I was like, I don't want to do it. So I bought completely finished ones. But then what's really weird is like the ends of them are not painted, so I'm actually gonna have to do that, which is a bit annoying, but it's definitely better than having to paint the whole door. But I'm not sure like why the guy that like fitted the doors, he didn't put this bit to the inside, because like the end that's in the inside is white and painted, so you think that would be facing out. But yeah, in all of them it's the unpainted bit that's facing out, and I just think it looks a bit odd, so I'm probably gonna have to prime and paint those. But you know what, it's fine, like I've got doors on and that's the main thing. So yeah, when I last spoke to you guys, I wasn't sure if I was going to go for sliding doors again, but I decided just to go for them because it is a space saver, and I think like they actually look really nice because I really like the door that I've chosen, and because they're not just like plain white, they've got like that, I don't know what you would call that, would it be like panelled look? I think it looks really nice. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with those. They do need a bit of cleaning though, because I don't know if you can see on camera, but like it's really dirty here. I'm hoping that just wipes off, I don't know. But everything's just very dusty at the moment, so I need to clean everything. But yeah, then this is my door. I've got like all my handles, like brand new handles. Like what you don't think about when, well, what I personally didn't think about was, I just thought, oh, the price of doors, like that's so expensive. But then you have to buy the handles, you have to buy these bits here, you have to buy the locks if it's a bathroom one, you have to buy all these hinges, like all the rails for the sliding doors, like these things. It's such an expense, but honestly it's so worth it because it's literally transformed this room and it just looks so nice and put together. Sorry if you can hear one of my neighbours like drilling or doing something outside, but to be honest, it's nice for it not to be me for a change, because I was worrying that I was driving my neighbours insane when I was like sanding all these walls and the skirting and everything. But yeah, this is my cupboard. I've got the little door on. I still haven't got this carpeted, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get that carpeted at the same time as this hallway. And then there's nothing new in my spare room, like I've just got the door, well, the doors fitted, so I will show you that. As you can see right now, this is just a dumping ground for things that will eventually have a place, but don't have a place right now. But yeah, like I said, I've got the doors fitted and they look so good. I'm just so pleased with them. It's literally transformed it, like, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think just the white looks so fresh and it's such a nice like pop. But yeah, as you can see guys, like by what I mean, this bit is not being painted, so I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, my doors are on and I'm just gonna show you them again because I'm so happy with them. My house really smells of wood right now because of like all the doors being put in, and I guess like he had to shave them and stuff like that. This door actually kind of needs a bit of looking into. This is the bathroom door, because like when I pull it over it doesn't fully close and you have to like yank it. So probably in the new year I'm gonna ask the guys to take a look at this again. Also, what's worth noting is that I have to go around all these bits and like repaint them, so that's what I'm planning to do today. And just like little bits around here, it just needs touching up. But anyways, coming into the bathroom, can you see that I have flooring? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I love this flooring. So yeah, let me show you guys a little bit closer. This is the flooring that I went for. It's absolutely stunning, and this is like a browny orange colour, and I feel like it just like ties in really nice with the orange wall. I do need to touch this up because when they were laying the flooring, like some sort of glue, I think, when they were laying the flooring has gone on this wall and then it's like ripped it, so I need to do that today. And then also what I need to do, the worst thing about painting your skirting, guys, is that when people lay the flooring, it all comes off at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to like tape around here, and literally, I don't know if you guys can see that, like all of this, the paint has come off and it's literally all the way around. So yeah, it's just like bits like this, just all around where they've been doing the work that needs touching up. And like, bless them, they were so apologetic. They were like, you're gonna need to touch it up. I'm so sorry, I was trying to be really careful. And I was like, it's fine, like you cannot help it. Like that's what's gonna happen when it's painted, which is why I think the worst part of doing this house has actually been the skirting and the, like just all the woodwork. If it was just white before, honestly, this process would have been so much quicker and just easier, because that's the part that I found the worst. Like the actual painting the walls isn't bad, it's all this woodwork, it's a lot of upkeep. So yeah, as I say, it's just loads of jobs. Like the guys have laid the flooring, so I need to like sweep up in here, I need to touch up the paintwork. Like for example, this is the state of the sink, like this is just the dust from them like fitting the doors. This is my windowsill at the moment, can you guys see that? Like it's just thick with dust. I also still need to get a bath panel, so I hope to go to B&Q potentially tomorrow. I'm not sure if they don't have the size, I'll just order it in. But yeah, it's just loads of little things. The guy who fitted my doors was lovely, and he has also said that he will look into like fixing this or doing something with this. I don't know if I'm gonna get a brand new banister or whatever, but he said like, don't worry, we can sort it, sort of thing, in the new year. So that's amazing. So even though the hallway has not really been touched apart from the woodwork, I have got plans in place and like ideas, and to me, like I'm pleased with that. Like I've got workmen in place to do things, so yeah, that's a good thing. The downstairs hallway is the exact same, it's not been touched, but for example, this is my downstairs loo, and as you can see, just again, needing touched up, needing cleaned actually, because this is gross, but this is just all the dirt and stuff from having the doors fitted. But I do have flooring in here, and oh my god, it is stunning. What do we think, guys? This is my pastel bathroom, which is so cute. I'm trying to like get at an angle that you guys can see. But yeah, this is the flooring in here. How adorable is it? When I seen this in Tappy Carpets, I think it was from, my mum and I literally just went, this is the one. Like, this is pastel bathroom. Like, it in the camera it's looking grey. It's a beautiful, like, mint greeny colour. Like, yeah, it's just like a pastel green, like the wall, but for some reason it's looking grey in here, but like, not in person, just in the camera. But yeah, as you can see, again, I've got lots of painting to do today because this is what the skirting looks like. It's just completely come off at the bottom. Really bad actually there. So yeah, there's not really any more updates. Well, apart from like the doors, like for example, in the living room now, I'll show you the doors. Oh my gosh, I just can't get over it. Every single time I see it, I'm just amazed. Like, they are beautiful. I'm so happy with them. They look so nice. I'm actually delighted. And yeah, I think that's all the updates, apart from like my garden. My fence is completely up. I've got a 6-foot fence all around, so it is ready for when I move in, and it's going to be ideal for Harley. Like, I'm so excited about it. We've completely like gutted out the garden. I say we, honestly, my mum and dad did pretty much most of the work in the garden. Actually, I'm not even gonna say most of the work, they did like all the work in the garden. They have been such an incredible help. I've honestly been so lucky. I've just kind of been like taking charge inside, and they've just been like doing amazing in the garden, so I'm so happy with that. Yeah, they've literally gutted everything out. There was like decking out there that was donkeys old, like it was rotten. They've removed all of that. There was a shed that was like huge, and it was taking up most of the garden, and I don't have like a big garden anyways, so I just didn't want a huge shed, because like, what do I really need a shed for? I'm gonna get like a smaller, just like, yeah, just like a tiny shed that I can put like a little strimmer in for the grass, and you know, that's really all I need. And maybe like an outside brush or whatever. I don't really need anything else. Maybe like a couple of gardening tools, but I did not need that huge shed, so yeah, that's all gone. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do in the garden, but it's not like main priority at the moment. Just everything is money, and I just really wanted to like focus on getting the doors and stuff so that I could move in. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. I am gonna quickly go for a pee, and then I'm gonna get cracking on all of the painting that has to be done, just like the woodwork, the boring little jobs.
No, I think that's cool on a Christmas Day pizza.
So it's currently Sunday the 11th of January and I have just moved into my house. Exciting stuff. I was supposed to move in on the 8th, but that's just a whole other story that I'll tell you about at the end of the vlog, because I know that some people will not want to listen to like a huge long rant, so I'll leave it to the end of the vlog, and if you're interested in that then you can wait around till the end. I was actually hoping to wait for a day off to move in, but the thing is I don't know when my next day off will be, and I'm pretty much working every single day at the moment. Like, as I said, it's the 11th of January and the only day I've had off this year was the 1st of January because it was a bank holiday and neither of the places I work were open, so they physically couldn't have me in. But yeah, I literally work every single day at the moment. So yeah, I've moved in, but it's currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I start work at 10 p.m. and I haven't slept yet. So yeah, I start work in 7 hours and I haven't had any sleep yet, and I've got so much to do. I've already taken Harley for both his walks today though, so at least they are done. I still need to shower, so yeah, I need to make sure I do that. And yeah, I just thought to myself, like, there is so much to do in my house, so like I could, you know, stay up and not get any sleep and then really struggle through work tonight, which there's just no point in doing that, because I mean, I've literally been living on like 2 or 3 hours sleep a day and it's horrendous and it's hard enough doing that. So I don't want to do that to myself and I don't want to stress myself out. So I've decided, like, my kitchen right now, as you can probably see, it doesn't have any of the appliances out. I do have the appliances in this box, but I'd have to like open them up, and yeah, that wouldn't take long. But then I need plates, cups, cutlery, I need to wash all of that. And well, I need to find it, then wash it all, then dry it, and it's just going to be ages to then cook something or whatever. So what I decided to do was, I was like, you know what, it's my first night in this new house, it's stressful enough as it is already because of the stuff that has been going on, which, like I said, I will tell you about at the end of this video. So I've done what I do best and I've ordered a McDonald's. I've ordered it as delivery so that I don't even have to go out there because it's icy, it's snowy, it's horrible. I don't want to go out. And I think that's just going to be so much less stressful. I don't need any dishes out or anything like that. Before I go to work tonight, I have my breakfast. I know that sounds weird to be eating my breakfast at like, I'll probably wake up at 9 p.m. I'll eat my breakfast then, and I've got literally like croissants or croissants, however you pronounce it. So I'll literally just have one of those before I go. Again, don't need dishes or anything like that. And then hopefully tomorrow, if I have a chance, I can actually unpack. But I just think it's going to be the best option. It's going to be less stressful, and yeah, there's nothing worse than being in a rush and also having to go to work on no sleep. So yeah, the main thing is that I'm in. I've got about half an hour until my McDonald's is supposed to arrive, so what I'm going to do is just give a quick hoover to the living room and the kitchen, because honestly, like, my dad was here doing some of the light fittings, bless him, and yeah, because he was like drilling and stuff like that, there is a lot of dust everywhere and like plasterboard, and also I had the plumber doing work, which I'll talk about later on, like I said. So yeah, there's just bits of dust and I don't know what else, plasterboard, chipboard, I don't know, just there's lots of stuff on the floor, so I'm going to try and do that before the delivery guy comes. Harley is also poorly at the moment, which is just awful as well. He's got like a weak stomach, so without being too graphic, he's got the runs. He's had it for like 2 days now, so if it doesn't go away by tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna have to take him to the vets, because I'm literally feeding him a bland diet, like it says on the internet. It says just to feed him rice and chicken, which I'm doing, and for still some reason it's not helping. In the living room we have a little sleepy Harl who's doing so well. I'm so proud of him. We've got his little water bowl here. I've got a TV now, guys. My parents very kindly gave me their old TV because they got a new TV for Christmas, so I am so grateful and thankful for that. We have the Hoover over here because like I said, I planned to Hoover in a bit. But yeah, this is the first time you're actually seeing my sofa and my chair out, I believe. So yeah, I've got this gorgeous sofa which I am obsessed with. I love it so much. I've always wanted a navy sofa, and I just can't wait for like whenever I don't have to work 2 jobs and I actually can have a life again, for me to be sat here watching the TV. Guys, the last time I watched the TV was on New Year's Day, because I haven't had a chance, because like I say, all I do is work all day and all night. I sleep for 2 or 3 hours, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm walking Harley. So yeah, I have no life at the moment, which is fan-dabby-dozy. But the sofa is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. And then I have this little like side table here in between the sofa and the chair. I've got my recliner, which is so comfortable. I love it. And then I put my navy cushion that I used to have in my bedroom because I thought, it can go in here. And then I got these curtains, which I love. This is the gorgeous design in it, and I like it because it has, again, like pink and navy, and then it also has yellow. So I'm going to try and like tie in some yellow, maybe by like getting some yellow cushions as well. I think that could be quite nice. But yeah, at least I have a functioning living room. It's honestly taken so long to get to this stage. Like 9 months ago almost, I bought this house, and yeah, I plan to do like a video where I like show like the befores and afters and stuff like that, or I'll just put it in a vlog or something. But honestly, I'm so delighted with this. My hallway is still an absolute disaster. Looks like a building site at the moment. This here is a bath panel, which I have someone coming to look at tomorrow to see if they can fit it, because yeah, currently my bathroom looks like this, so I hope it's still okay to use the shower if it works. But yeah, someone is coming to look at that tomorrow, which I'm very nervous about. I don't really like people coming around. Like already, that's what I hate about living alone. When I used to live with my at the time partner, who's now my ex, like he would just deal with anyone that had to come around. And obviously when I lived at home, my parents would just deal with that. Well, my mum hates dealing with stuff like that as well, so it would just be my dad. But this is what my spare room is looking like. Bless Harley, he's just following me from room to room. Yeah, so I thought I'd like unpacked everything, and then I moved over the last of my stuff today, and it turns out I've got a lot more than I thought, because I've been buying stuff like as time goes on. So like, for example, I've bought some cushions that are in there, like literally in these bags there's like one oodie in each bag, so it looks worse than it is. Like I bought bed sheets and stuff like that, bedding. Like that whole bag is Harley's toys. Like it just looks like more than it is. But yeah, we're just gonna close that door and pretend that does not exist. Come on, Harley. Okay, then we go into my bedroom, and yeah, the last time you guys seen it, I didn't have a mattress. So the mattress that I got, I tried out in the Beds for Bed store, and I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I've tried it out and it feels so firm, but I don't know if that's normal, and like hopefully it will just like adjust over time. But I specifically got a soft mattress because that is like what is comfortable to me, and I know it's not comfortable for a lot of people, because the guy in the store told me like, oh, not many people go for a soft mattress. That's just Harley rolling around in the rug, if you can hear him. And yeah, it just feels really firm. I'm hoping over time that it will get softer and feel more like the mattress that I actually tried out in the store. I was going to do a whole long spiel at the end of the vlog telling you guys about all the issues that I've had, but I might just do it now because I'm in the room where I can show you and explain things to you. So this bed frame, I absolutely love. It is gorgeous, but I have had nothing but issues with it ever since I got it. First of all, it took so long to arrive, way longer than what they had advised in the first place. Then when it arrived, one of the parts of the bed was broken. The customer service were incredible and really helpful, thankfully. They sent me out another piece. The second piece was broken. So then they sent me out a third piece. Now, bearing in mind there's so much time in between these, because even though they were quick to reply, like it takes a while to like for it to actually arrive and be delivered. So I think something's telling me I got 4 pieces. Was there 4 pieces I ended up having to get, or was it 3? I don't know, but either like there was 3 or 4 faulty pieces, right? So then finally one arrived, either the 3rd or 4th piece, and it wasn't broken. So my dad very kindly put the bed frame together. Then I noticed that like the bed frame wasn't in the middle, it was like more off to one side, and there was like a huge gap between my bedside table and that. So I said to my dad, I was like, oh, do you mind just moving the bed over a little bit? Boy, do I actually hate myself. I wish I never said that, and I wish I just had a wonky bed that was over to the left. Because yeah, my dad literally just went to move the bed and it freaking broke. And you know what? Like, for the amount of money I paid for it, it was not cheap. Like, it should not be doing that. So I am going to email customer service again, and they're going to hate me. But honestly, like, I paid a lot for this bed, and it shouldn't break like that. Like, for example, the double bed that I had in like my old place that I rented, that moved to 4 different properties, and it never once broke. had any form of damages, like it was good quality. So I'm gonna be nice in my email, obviously, because it's not the person's fault that works there, and I know that from experience because I've worked with customers my entire life, and you know, it's such a frustrating situation, but obviously it's not their fault, they didn't make the bed. So yeah, I'm going to email them and just explain the situation, and I'm hoping that they will just give me a refund for the bed and I will get rid of this bed and just get a new one. And it's so sad because, like I say, I absolutely love the bed frame, and no other one have I found that I like as much as this in terms of looks. But at the end of the day, it's about practicality, and if from like moving a bed that much it's broke, then like it's just only going to get worse, isn't it? It's just going to keep breaking. So this here is the damage, and that is just going to come apart because it's right through, like I can literally feel it, it's all the way around. And the fact that 4 other pieces of the bed have already broke, like it's not looking good for this bed. Like it's not great, is it? So yeah, that was one of the issues. Then the more major issue, which I have been crying about a lot. Okay, this is a bit of a long story, but I'm going to try and make it quick. So because I've been spending more time at the property, like I just want to emphasize, I did spend a lot of time in the property before, but that was during summer where it was absolutely roasting. There was sun beaming through my windows all the time, so the house always felt warm. But since I've been spending more time at the house when it is winter, and I think I told you guys, like the house is just absolutely freezing. But obviously I expect that because the house isn't being lived in and I didn't have doors at the time, so that's what I thought was the issue. Then when I got doors and I realised that like the house still wasn't heating up, I was like, there is an issue here. And when I felt the radiators, like before I was just feeling the top and I was like, oh yeah, they're hot. But when I was feeling the bottom of the radiators, they were stone cold. So I asked the plumber to come out and basically look at it, and he's like done some other work in my house as well. Like he replaced the radiator downstairs that was like badly corroded, the one that was in the downstairs loo. He did some work on sinks and stuff because I had a leaky sink in the bathroom. I had an issue with my kitchen sink. Like there's so much that's gone on that I haven't really spoke about in vlogs. Guys, my McDonald's arrived. That actually arrived so quick. I'm delighted about that. So I will continue my story maybe whilst I'm eating my McDonald's. Guys, the angle's probably going to be really weird because I don't know where my tripod is at right now. So yeah, you're literally just balancing on a box, on a box, on a box. But I couldn't find another box, so it's not high enough, so it's a bit of a weird angle, but you know, it'll do. Okay, so I got some medium fries, a medium Diet Coke, and a cheeseburger, but without the ketchup or the mustard, because I'm weird like that, and 6 chicken nuggets. They didn't give me a straw. They had a deal on the app where like if I got this meal deal it was like a cheap price, so that's what I went with because I like that. You get a mixture of lots of different things. So anyways, the plumber came out. I'm really sorry if you guys don't like watching people eat, maybe click off because I understand it's not for everyone. And he basically told me the worst news, and I ended up crying to this random stranger in my house, and I felt so awkward, but it's like, you know, one of those situations where you can't hold back the tears. And also because I haven't really been sleeping, I've just found that I'm so like overly emotional, even more than usual. He basically told me that there was a problem with the positioning of the valves. I can't remember which way around he said it, so like I'd be lying if I said this was the truth, but basically there needed to be a valve at like a certain bit and there wasn't. I don't know if it was the top or the bottom or whatever. And he said to me, what you're going to need to do is rip out the walls behind the radiator, so rip out the plasterboard and everything, then get him in to do the plumbing, like redo the pipe work and stuff like that behind the walls, then get someone else in to re-plaster the walls, re-seal the walls, then repaint the walls, and then get him back to refit the radiators. So yeah, I started to cry because, like I said, I've spent 9 months doing this house. Like, what do you mean I have to repaint like the walls and rip out the walls that I've just spent ages doing? Like, what do you mean? He also said that I needed to get my carpets removed because like black gunk would come out of them, or like black oil like stuff that would like literally damage my carpet. So yeah, I was just thinking like of all this money and all this time and effort literally going down the drain, me having to get someone to rip out the carpets, then like refit them once all that was done, someone to rip out the walls, then get someone to redo them, repaint them. Like, I was literally like, you are kidding me. Like, in my mind, all that was going through it was like, all the work you've done over the last 9 months is literally pointless. Like, you need to get everything ripped out again and start again. Once I'm done with my dinner, I'll show you guys what he's done to the radiators. I've just finished my dinner. I just realised to the delivery guy, I said, enjoy the rest of your night. It's not night time, but to me, but like, because I'm about to go to bed after my shower, in my head it's night time, but it's not. Okay, so quickly just finishing my story. So yeah, what the guy decided to do, well, he asked me obviously if he could do this. He said instead of ripping out all the walls and like having to replaster and everything, would I be okay if he put a pipe like on the outside of the wall? So now I have this pipe on display, which obviously isn't ideal, but I'm gonna paint it white and then, you know, it won't look as weird, I don't think. But anyways, I'm gonna go for a shower. Well, I'm gonna go look for some towels and find where my underwear is and stuff like that. Yeah, and just try and find my shampoo and things like that. I don't know where anything is. I've just found a leak in my radiator. Oh my actual god, what the hell next, man? Okay guys, my bed is made. This is the duvet cover that I've got on. I don't really know if you can see it with the lighting, but it's from Denelm and it's this nice like sage green and pink checked. I really love it. I'm so flushed because I've had a shower, then I made this bed, which, oh my god, making beds is tough. Although I have to say I bought a deep fitted sheet and I'm so glad that I did because it went on so much easier than the usual sheets. So yeah, I'm delighted with that. Obviously I had the disaster of my radiator leaking. Ow, Harley! Harley honestly has so much energy, probably because I haven't had that much time to play with him, which is honestly breaking my heart. So as I was saying, I noticed that my radiator in the living room was leaking and I let my dad know. My dad came out and he's tightened something, so fingers crossed that will do the trick, because yeah, if I wake up in a couple of hours and there's another pool of water, I just don't even know what I'm gonna do. It's now 6 PM, I want to be in bed for about 2 PM. I need to get up in 3 hours for work, which means I'm gonna do an 8-hour shift on 3 hours sleep. And this is just my regular day-to-day life, and this is what I look like all day, by the way, as well. Like, I'll go to work tonight and my cheeks will be burning red because I'm just so tired, but I've moved in, that's the main thing. I'm just hoping that this radiator situation is okay, and I'm hoping that Harley's going to be okay. I'm so worried about leaving him. I'm really sad at the moment just because I just feel like I'm not giving Harley the life he deserves, whereas when I worked from home I felt like I was the best dog mum, and now I feel major guilt and I feel like I'm letting him down massively. I'm trying so hard to find any job, to be honest, that is permanent and full-time. I'm really struggling with working 2 jobs. It's not doing good for like my mental health or just my health in general, because I say I'm not sleeping and things like that. And it's also not doing good for like my relationships with people, because I'm getting snappy, I don't have any patience, like I don't even want to talk to people because I'm so tired, and that's not the kind of person that I want to be. And yeah, I'm not gonna get teary or emotional, but yeah, I don't know. It's really hard because I just feel like a lot of things are going wrong recently. Like, obviously, in the last year and a half, so many bad things have happened. Like, my relationship broke down with the person that I was engaged to, that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, that literally broke my heart, tore my life apart, and it really left me with a lot of like, I don't know, emotional damage, I guess you could say. I don't know, and just a lot of like low self-esteem, self-doubt, just, yeah, that was terrible. And then I bought this house and then I feel like it's just been cursed. Like, as I say, it's just been problem after problem after problem. I don't know, maybe that's what being a homeowner is. If it is, yay, so glad I signed up for this. But But yeah, like I say, I haven't really been telling you guys the problems as I go on because I don't want it to just sound like I'm moaning and stuff like that. But this is a very realistic moving in vlog. I feel like everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of the time I see on like TikTok and stuff like moving in vlog, and it's like popping champagne and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, my experience of that is very, very different. Like when I left my mum and dad's house today, like my mum was hugging me, we were both sobbing, like I was crying so much because I know I've left home before, but I feel like this time it feels different. I'm not even scared to live on my own. It's genuinely not that. Like I am excited about it. I know it doesn't look like it because I'm crying, but no, it's just leaving my parents, and as I say, I can see them anytime because they literally live like 5-10 minutes away. Like I'm so lucky, but it's just like when I say they've done so much for me, I cannot even explain. Like they helped me get through the hardest time of my life, and they helped me get through everything, and I'm just so freaking lucky to have them and so grateful, and I just have so much love for them. So yeah, like I don't know, I was just sad because like, yeah, it's gonna be sad not living with them anymore because I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Like that home will always be the place that feels like home, do you know what I mean? Like, well, wherever my parents are feels like home. I just love and adore them so much, and as I say, they welcomed me back home with open arms, and they helped me get through that traumatic breakup, and they made me smile when no one else could, and yeah, I love them with all my heart. And yeah, as soon as my mum started crying, it just set me off. I genuinely just think it's because, like, I just see everyone getting older, and it just, like, as deep as this sounds, it just scares me because I just know that time's going by so fast, and I would give anything to turn back time to when we were all kids living under the same roof and literally had like no worries, and life was so brilliant, and like, yeah, we were just all so happy. I think that's what it is just seeing everyone getting older, which obviously is a blessing, but I mean, it just shows how quick time passes. And yeah, time is so precious, and my family are everything to me, and I'm so lucky and grateful to have them. And yeah, like as I say, I'm not crying because I'm like, I don't want to live alone or anything. Like I am looking forward to it, like once everything is settled with this house and stuff. And you know, just life has been really stressful with this whole like working 2 jobs, not having a job, like a permanent job. Like, you know, I don't even know how I'm gonna pay my bills in like a week and a half's time because of like my temp contract coming to an end. Like, yeah, just life is uncertain. But like, yeah, I couldn't have done it without my mum and dad. And yeah, when I was leaving, my mum just gave me a hug, and she was like, I know life's been cruel to you, but like, you've got this, just keep being positive, and you know, good things are gonna come. And then as I turned the engine on in my car to drive away from my parents' house to drive here to move in, literally Kelly Clarkson's song was playing, and it literally just went like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And then it was like, I can't remember the line, but it's something like, just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely or something. I can't remember the exact words, but I was literally like, oh my god, this is such a sign to just be like, right, you've had a shit time, but it hasn't killed you. It's only going to make you stronger. Like, keep going, you've got this. And just because you're living alone doesn't mean you're lonely, and that's so true. So yeah, I thought that was like, I don't know, a beautiful sign. But anyways, I really need to get some sleep because I have to say, it's going to be less than 3 hours sleep now. It'll be like 2 hours 45 that I'm going to get. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and vlog more now that I am living alone and I have the space for it. Like, and just, you know, I'm not going to be annoying anyone because Harley doesn't get annoyed at me vlogging. But yeah, me and Harley are going to try and get some sleep. Then I'm going to go to work and try and not worry about Harley, but I am going to be worrying because I just think because he's in a strange environment and he's going to be left alone, I just don't want him to like bark, and especially because it's through the night, then my neighbours are going to hate me, and it's, I don't know what to do. So yeah, if anyone knows of any work from home jobs that aren't going to just decline me and not even give me an interview, because I've probably applied for about 100 of those, then yes, please do let me know. But anyways, this has probably been a long rambly vlog, and I hope you guys don't think I'm complaining or moaning or anything like that. I just want to be realistic with you guys and, you know, tell you guys what's happening and stuff like that. Like, I couldn't just have my radiator leak and be like, oh my god, yeah, I'm moving day, it's so much fun, you know. So I hope you don't mind that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and especially if you made it to the end, that honestly means so much to me. And yeah, I'm going to try and get a couple of hours sleep now before work. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye!